Hey everybody, Justin here, welcoming you back to TalkersToGeeks.com reviews, and today I have another cool Blu-ray review for you. Today I'm going to be reviewing La 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 La, the Banana Splits movie. Now, for those who are in the younger generation, the Banana Splits was a kids variety show that came out in, I believe, the late 1960s. It's one of those shows my mom watched growing up. I think she was like at least 11 at that time. Like at least 10 years old, she was watching this one. And when I told her that they were coming out with a movie, she was like, "Oh my God, really? I'm going to check it out." Told her it was a horror movie, and she just gave me this look like, why? So, the Banana Splits, I was introduced to it obviously by my mother, but I used to watch it on like when I couldn't sleep because they used to air on Cartoon Network that had syndication, because this is back in the days early of Cartoon Network's early days when they used to have shows that were from the 60s, 70s, and 80s cartoons such as Johnny Quest, Space Ghost, the Herculoids, Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, and they had the Banana Splits as well. So I used to watch it, when I was tired and I couldn't go to sleep, and it actually was a pretty enjoyable show. So when they announced that it was going to be a different take on it, and it was a horror movie, I'm like, how is this going to work? Well, let's get into the review and let me give you a brief synopsis of the movie. Here we go. 9-year-old Harley and his family attend a taping of his favorite kids show, The Banana Splits. Unaware that his animatronic rock band just learned their show has been canceled, and the band's not gonna let that happen. As the Banana Splits break from their programming and wreak havoc all over the soundstage, the body count rises. Harley, his mom, and their new pals must escape the Splits or remain their audience forever. First thing I want to say, this movie does not take itself seriously. So it's very campy. It's a campy B-movie horror movie. So don't go in there expecting some serious horror movie piece, okay? You're not gonna get that, okay? This movie's very campy, doesn't take itself seriously. They know they're making a Banana Splits movie. They know they're making a horror movie with the Banana Splits. And the best way to compare this to would be Five Nights at Freddy, of robots taking over or androids taking over, and they're just going ape-ish all over the soundstage. I would have to say, from a production standpoint, it's not bad. There's actually some pretty good gore, and believe it or not, the Banana Splits actually have some pretty decent kills. The acting, on the other hand, not so great, but I think that's because the actors, and that's not any disrespect to the actors, I think they know that they're in a campy film, so they hammed it up a little bit. I would definitely say there was some awkward shots and moments when it came to the extras. Like the extras, like there's the scene where they're actually at the variety show, and the Banana Splits are doing their thing, and the extras, they're supposed to be more excited, but you can see in some of the extras' faces that they didn't even want to be there, and I'm like, okay. Some of them looking like, I'm like, okay. So if you are not excited to be in this, I'm not gonna be immersed into the film. There's a crazy subplot between Harley's mother and her boyfriend, who is Harley's father, and there's just like this. He is like, he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't like. He's just kind of there because he knows he's the kid's father, but he's a complete prick, and you can tell what's gonna happen to him. And the fault of this movie is that their foreshadowing gives away the kills. I mean, there's one foreshadowing there where the father says something like, "Oh, you almost got hit by something. That will never happen to me." And spoiler alert, it happens to him. And it's like, okay, the foreshadowing is not really smart. If you are a fan of the original Banana Splits, you might be a little pissed off seeing your favorite childhood characters actually murdering people. And if you've never seen the Banana Splits, then this might be something you might want to check out. But for me, as a horror fan, as a horror junkie, This is not scary, number one. It's too campy, but then again, it's a B movie. It's supposed to be cheese. It's the banana splits. I'm not expecting the Conjuring level for designs like this. I'm not expecting that. I would say the acting, the kid actors are good. The little kid actors are good. The adults, not really much characterization. It's a little bit over the top for me, a little bit too ham. I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 5 stars. Some of the special features on the Blu-ray is pretty cool. You get to see the making and why they decided to make this a horror film. You get to see the breaking news of the, they do like this news type of special feature of what's actually going on within the world. And it's cool. You do get to, one thing I would say that they did use the theme song a lot, which is pretty cool in various variations, which I was really happy about. I absolutely loved it. But otherwise than that, I really can't recommend this. It's not the worst B movie I've seen or B horror movie, but because it's the banana splits, you turn the banana splits, it's a murderous. Why? You can't do that. So, I mean, it's a 2 out of 5 for me. You will find some type of enjoyment with the kills, but this would have been better off if it was an original IP. Better off with some other... You could have did Five Nights at Freddy with this, truthfully. And I would have been like, all right, cool, but you used the banana splits. The banana freaking splits. My mom grew up with this. How dare ya? Just joking, but seriously. 2 out of 5. The kid actors are great. There's some decent kills in here. It's very campy. It's very hammed up. A lot of overacting. At least the music and the production, for what it's worth, it looks good. The shots are great. Pretty cool. But otherwise than that, it's nothing that you haven't seen. Very cliche. They even have a joke of something being cliche. I'm not going to spoil it, but very cliche, very paint by numbers, average at best. This is Justin from OtakusandGeeks.com saying later days. Catch you on the next one.